Hello everyone and welcome back to Mortal Empires. As you can see, we have a bit of a fight on our hands that we're going to play with today. Hopefully these big guns will be counterable, well, and these fanatics. The fanatics are really the main issue because they have that bloody spinning loons ability. It deals a lot of armor-piercing damage, but basically the issue is going to be the big guns and the fanatics. I really don't like that they don't list anti-large on big guns, though. It's a very neat thing that they have that isn't mentioned anywhere, despite the fact that it should be mentioned, damn it. Also, the reason boar boys have this is because they have a very high charge bonus. I'm going to be trying to place my warriors on the flanks because they have charge defense versus large. There's a shielded version. Miners and great weapon warriors do not have the same luxury. So, let's hope I can actually win this. Granted, even if I lose, I expect to damage them so much that they couldn't take on any of my other garrisons, even if they were unfeigned garrisons, I guess would be the best way to put it. The ones that have 2 miners, a warrior, and 2 quarrelers. Still. I would have liked it if this garrison had a thing, though, because they do have a goblin big boss right here. There's going to be a problem. But goblin big bosses may be duelists, but they're still lord units. And I don't really have a better counter to that than either pelt it full of arrows, not really all that optimal, or great weapon warriors. And I'm probably going to go for great weapon warriors, mind, but still. The main weakness of my line are going to be the miners. Miners have issues, like being pretty crap against everything. Like, they're not lose to goblins crap, but they're pretty crap. Makes me wish I had that tech that gives you +2 melee attack and melee defense to all your miners and warriors, though. That would actually be pretty nice right now, and it's pretty good for defense, I'm not going to lie. Problem is, at this stage in the game, my main armies don't use things like that, so...
For the ancestors! Quarrelers!
I'm gonna do something a bit odd here.
Unite!
3.
It is a reckoning!
Grudge thrower immediately on the boar boys. The boar boys are very worrying because I only have 1 unit with any sort of charge defense versus large and no effective bonus versus large units. 2 boar boys are dead already. Very nice. You can fire, you know, anytime. Completely missed, but you can fire. Nope, that one plowed in and it killed 3 more boar boys. 5 out of 60 dead. Nice, the archers have figured out where to shoot. That's good. The more boar boys die, the better. Actually, I should turn these guys off of skirmish because I want to be able to use them as shock fighting troops.
Get moving! Move up!
So you know what? No. I want more precise positioning so I can start hitting their archers with my artillery. You know what? Do what I want you to, mouse. Sometimes I hate this object, I swear. Alright. Yeah, if quarrelers with great weapons, now that these boar boys have been worn down, should be a good bit of damage because they do have great weapons. Great weapons are pretty good. I dare say they're even great. Please don't hurt me. Alright. One of the big boss. One of the boys. Looks like the big guns actually got really screwed up. That's probably because big guns actually lack any sort of ability to deal with range attacks. They don't actually have shields. Also, I'm playing offensive because if I don't, I might run into issues.
War of vengeance!
Ow! Those fanatics are chewing my troops up. Ow, 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 ow.
Take them down! Quarrelers! Shoot those wattles!
Oh, night goblins! Night goblins!
We demand blood! Grudge thrower!
Artillery on those archers! Artillery on those archers!
Quarrelers!
Why are two cards of quarrelers not even trying to shoot? What the hell? Shoot the enemy archers at the least. Damn. Their goblin big boss got absolutely wrecked. I knew goblins weren't the best in a brawl, but damn. It's a slaughter, not a fight. Oh, they're rolling around to my flanks and trying to get at my archers. That's not too good an idea against the Dawi, because the Dawi have very, very tough archers. Oh, you look at those night goblins die and die and die.
Bring them down! Shoot the wattles!
The boar boys. I'd rather have more dead boar boys over more dead night goblins, honestly, because boar boys have the whole shock cavalry thing going on for them.
Withdraw! Dawi attack! On the stock lord! Quarrelers!
Melee mode, please. Get in on those night goblins. That way I have a great weapon charge going on.
Catch them!
Pause. Alright. You shoot those boar boys. You shoot those boys. You guys shoot the night goblins as much as you can in your short time remaining. I'm not sure how this brawl is going to work out, honestly. Both are a bit wounded, and quarrelers aren't meant for melee combat, but night goblins aren't exactly super amazing, you know?
Warriors! Vengeance! Bring them!
A rear charge might help these beleaguered miners a little bit. Oh, can you get in on that, please? Quickly, just a bit. Alright, you guys plow into the back of the big guns. You guys shoot those boar boys a bit. You guys shoot those boar boys a bit. Let's see what happens. Side note, fanatics will hurt their own troops, so not quite as bad as it could be. Ow, what was that? Explosion of pain and ow. I think the Great Shaman just cast a spell but screwed it up. Oh, what are you shooting? Are they running away? They're running away and there's only 13 left. Okay. In that case, shoot these big guns in the butt.
For the High King! Move to attack!
Everyone there switch to great weapons and charge into melee. Or engage Dawi will at least kill more. Whoa, whoa. You're shooting a unit that is completely and utterly shattered. Don't do that. Bad idea. This big boss has killed 25 good Dawi. Unacceptable. Engage those night goblins in ranged combat, please. Artillery. Artillery on that! Artillery on that!
Get them!
Roll them around! Roll them around! I want them dead!
Let the vengeance begin! We are relentless! How about them?
Shatter! Shatter! All of you shatter now!
Ready to serve.
Oh, hidden foes, hidden foes. Where are hidden foes? Okay. There. And there. And pause. Just get into those damnable orc boys. We're seeing this faction shatter. Swap you off of melee combat and get you onto shooting. Yeah, I'd say shooting up those night goblins might be a good idea. Shatterings! We're seeing shatterings! Alright, that unit is shattered, so I don't want to keep shooting them. I've got to keep my ammunition reserves carefully maintained. You guys, on that. Now. Close fight, but we're winning. I haven't invested too much in my range troops. Keep this in mind. Or my melee troops. A lot of the big dwarf improvements, like the weapon strength ups and all that, they haven't been applied yet. A good firm rear charge here should just completely and utterly wreck. Yep, we're seeing shatterings everywhere. Alright. There we go. Battle won. It's a Pyrrhic victory, but I don't care. I won. They lost. And soon I believe that place will have the lovely, lovely upgrade of not miners, but actual warriors. If all those miner cards had been warriors, this would have gone a lot faster. Most of the Goblin Fanatics got a lot of kills. That's because of their little Fanatic throw. If those had been vanilla Night Goblins, this would have been much more of a cinch, because I wouldn't have to deal with my troops being significantly softened up by those throwing spinny thingies. Seriously. Ugh. But ultimately, I won. If this was a fluff, near equal losses with the Goblins would be ridiculously ruinous for the Dawi, and Yadri Stone Shatterer would be ridiculed for absolute incompetence, but this isn't the fluff. Also, if I wiped out those boar boys, I would have had, well, 2 cards more of troops, and wow! They came out of that with the Fanatics, a unit of boys, and the Lord and Hero. That's it. Wow. Execute the captives. We're gonna have to go through the rest of the intern, but I think Nubzub Spear Chukka is just sort of going to die horribly to Belagar. Exclusively for the sake of getting these troops out of my... Not Belagar, the other... The guy that isn't Belagar, whose name I can't remember right now. At least it was a nice, quick fight. That is always nice. A good, quick fight. All right. Next turn, upgrade Karadromar. Varenka Hills can in fact be upgraded. I think I'm going to upgrade Barak Var first. Now I know that goes against what I said during the intern commentary, but this is because I've considered it, and this will get me 10 points more growth a turn. Once the,
My axe thirsts for war.
port finishes. Okay, Brock Iron Pick, wipe out Nubzub Spear Chukka. I don't think this is a fight I need to play, ladies and gentlemen. They killed 2 Dawi. They could have probably killed a lot more if I had actually fought them, because Fanatics can just expendably kill enemy troops, but they don't seem to have been very good at it. Okay. Diplomacy says what about Karakazul's feelings toward me?
Speak before my shield
We'll take a non-aggression pact.
well.
They're reliable, they hold grudges, and they don't like dwarves.
Yes! Welcome, Ken.
And of course, since I'm unreliable, no one will even consider trading with me.
Come then. Only Sigma's gone.
Manfred. I'll remember this.
Lamarag.
It's in the books. Oh, will it be in the books? I remember
True
you,
king of
Manfred.
8 peaks.
I will remember you for a very, very long time. You won't be slaughtered now. Maybe you won't even be slaughtered later. But I assure you, Manfred von Karstein, one day, each and every one of your Zanganaz things will meet its end. One day, the entirety of Sylvania and every single undead force that it fields will find itself dead to Dawi steel. This I so swear, and it will be done. There will be no complaint or compromise. There will be only death. It's an ironic statement.
Ready.
In the meantime, however, I noticed Belgar has a pretty shitty banner and decided to replace it with something vaguely more useful. Hopefully it's superior attacker for Belgar soon. It is, you know, a stat up. Guy has a lot of traits, though. 3 of the anti-undead ones. I wish I had gotten him regeneration. Tis not to be. Alright. Nothing left to do this turn, so let's just... Actually, no. Can I still move you? Yeah, let's move you into Barag de Wazbag so I can go, hello, frack you to any orcs try and come up north while I busily fortify Zufbar. I don't consider myself confident enough to be able to take and hold Blaze Sorrow due to the issue of these guys could just run in and crush me with 3 stacks. I'm confident in my troops. I'm not confidently be able to take 3 stacks on 1 stack and win. So, let's see, what is this? Defeat Manfred in battle. Alright, alright. Nothing special, let's end the turn. So is anything interesting going to happen? The vampire counts. Come on. Oh my! We're gonna have 2 big battles in 1 episode if I'm seeing this right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my! Oh my! That's a lot of zombies and crypt ghouls, but I don't believe I've beaten Helman Gorst with Belgar yet. My oh my, so. My oh me oh my. I could auto-resolve this entire attacking force into the dust. From the dust they came and from the dust they would go. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to play this. Because I want to show off what it looks like when Iron Breakers fight. Because Iron Breakers are amazing. Plus, I fulfill a grudge. I said I'd kill you, Manfred von Karstein. I said I would bring your holdings as to dust and bone. For that is where they have begun, and that is where they will end. I've seen a lot worse than you, manling. I've seen a lot worse. I am going to need to make sure to keep the Iron Breakers, Hammerers, and Longbeards with great weapons as the forces I use to oppose the hostile Graveguard, though. Also, the main issue is going to be the number of zombies here. There's a lot of zombies, including the Tithe. Granted, I'm not too worried about the Tithe, but still. I'm probably going to focus my artillery on the Graveguard, though. Shields deflect only projectiles like archery. If you get hit with an artillery barrage, they don't care.
War of vengeance!
Oh my.
Iron breakers!
Wait, you guys have Vanguard deployment? Why the shite do Iron Breakers have Vanguard deployment?
Yes, they!
I forgot they did that. Okay.
For the High King!
Belgar himself here.
For the High King!
That way that flank will be protected from the Crypt Ghouls. I'm going to put Dramar Hammerfist here so we can shoot things with his gun. I'll use Thonry to hold this. I'll probably... In the meantime, I'm going to have Lun over here so he can do stuff. What do I think it is? That's a Tormentor Sword. Okay. Alright, you guys. Graveguard. Thankfully, it doesn't have the Starling's Guard yet. Those are Graveguard with regeneration. Oh, and I should turn off Skirmish for my Rangers.
For the Carrier's Anchor! Nothing can stop us!
This is why I like to pause during battle. I know it takes out of the flow a bit. But as you can see, my right mouse button does not like to play nice with me. This isn't a game issue, this is just an issue with my machine. Play nice! There. Also, as you can see, the tightly packed nature of this area makes it a very good target for artillery. Looks like you're trying to push hard in the center. My artillery, I've already racked up to a mildly respectable amount of kills. I don't want either of those getting into my lines. Both of them are quite dangerous. Now we see them let fly! Now, one of the issues Vargeists have is they're very low armor. Relatively low health for monstrous creatures. So as you can see, they're kind of getting shredded by my Quarrelers. The Dire Pack is also has the same issue. They also have... Dire Pack is mostly an anti-large early game unit for the vampire counts. Sort of anti-cavalry cavalry. Very good at dealing with skirmish troops, and they're just sitting there getting shot up. Okay.
My goodness, man, reload!
If you shoot Manfred, that would really help, honestly. Why are you on skirmish mode? Don't do that. Go shoot Manfred. Fine, don't go shoot Manfred then.
Nothing can stop us! Attack!
The Vargeists have essentially been butchered. Now the Königstein Stalkers are worrying. I think I'm going to switch you guys over to shooting them. And I'm going to let my actual troops handle the rest of that. King Lun, get in there. Activate your 2 powers. I'm going to put 2 cards of warriors on those crypt ghouls. I'm going to fold those guys around. Belgar himself I'm going to throw over here. I'm going to do something a bit unusual. Get over there. Actually, no. No. Actually, let's watch these guys shoot. Det packs ho! Look at that. Alright, now, I'm going to keep these miners here, even though they're going to be slammed into by the graveyard on the grounds that I don't want them shot by my own troops. That would be bad. Alright, you guys, I want to start sloughing up those crypt ghouls with. Not crypt ghouls. What even is a crypt ghoul? That's stupid. I want the Vargeist to die because they're very squishy, but they deal an enormous amount of damage. That's the main gimmick of Vargeists. Meanwhile, I'll throw you into a fight with the Dire Pack to kill them quicker, faster. Make them dead more good.
Shoot the wazards! Vengeance! I'll do it! War of vengeance!
Look at that.
Cut their heads, spitting tongues out! For the ancestor gods!
Alright, we are charged those Graveguard.
Descendant of Lord!
Belgar yourself, get over there.
Yes, yes! Yes!
You get stuck in over there.
Our fire undimmed!
Before I get too badly tar-pitted, move over there.
Move now!
Roll over like that. Push in.
Move now!
There we go.
Kill us! No!
Look at them hammers. Go!
Yes! Castle!
Get a few grenades off on those guys before they open in, and they should do very well indeed. Ah, they're moving towards the Iron Breakers. A poor choice. Look at what happened to my health bar.
Score!
Charge! They're like no charge bonus at 8, but still, charge!
The clans unite! I speak my lord's will!
He's in range, cannot
This
move!
is an order!
Oh, sorry.
Dwarf warriors!
Come on.
Move! Scarf!
Trying to get a side charge on them for better envelopment.
No mercy! The ancestors watch!
Good God, look at these troops just crumble like glass.
Bring the fire, Bill! Axes out, lads!
Whoa,
Understood,
whoa,
Lord.
that's reinforcing Graveguard. They're gonna have shields, but I want them shot up anyway. On the grounds of fuck them, basically. My troops are holding out pretty well, though. Also, I should see how much of Manfred's... Not much, damn.
Kill Lurks!
Charge!
Master Engineer!
shields. This makes you immune, that just makes you resistant. I definitely don't want Grave Guard to be getting any closer than I absolutely have to let them.
Let no one still survive. I keep my own.
Give these Longbeards unbreakable.
Hammerers!
Push on those skeleton warriors. Push on those zombies. The more of this flank is rolled up, the more I can dedicate to this big old grind in the center. Like, damn, that's the only way I can describe it, honestly. The undead basically have to run a very heavy monster list in order to counter the dwarves, and that just isn't really something the AI is good at building. Oh, we're seeing crumbling! We're seeing crumbling everywhere!
Fight!
Oh, you look at those artillery shots. That was beautiful. I think one of them smacked Gorst right in the face. Those zombies. These Longbeards are having the time of their life.
Vengeance!
Alright. King Lon, get over there. Full rear charge, protocols. The Graveguard have, like, nothing left. Push those skeleton warriors. Whoa, Belagar, get on Helm and Gorst and activate Revenge Incarnate so you can absolutely wreck him in melee combat. The Grumbling Guard have killed 123 hostile opponents. The old Grumblers is amazing. Basically keep making sure this entire flank is just not tiring, ever. Obstinacy and the Grumbling Guard in your front line, make it so you really don't do this whole exhaustion thing. And wow, I outnumber the undead 2-1. They started outnumbering me more than 2-1. I think I can safely classify this as a battle 1. It's all over, but the screen man. Oh, look at those banners. Look at those banners melt. I think they're disintegrating. Yep, they're disintegrating. They're literally falling apart. Manfred von Karstein is trying to keep himself alive. It didn't work. Close defeat, my hairy ass! That was a slaughter. Close defeat. If my entire front line had been Ironbreakers, you would have basically seen most of the enemy troops not even reach my line. I'd have about, out of those 3.8 thousand, I would have seen about 2,000 reach my lines, I'd guess, if I had Ironbreakers, just because of how much they get held back. And oh, good God, look at the Goblin Grudge Thrower. Outside of auto-resolve, that's the highest kill count I've ever seen. 592 kills. I think they killed a lot of goblins by using them as ammunition this battle, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot of dead goblins. Like, that is a lot of dead goblins. Holy shit. These guys didn't account too badly for themselves either. Gorst, on the other hand, was absolutely shit. I'm not sure how I managed to capture undead, but whatever. I'm gonna chalk that up to video game logic. Manfred von Karstein has been forced to flee in shame. That grudge is not quite fulfilled, but definitely much better than it used to be. Unfortunately, I took enough casualties in that I don't feel comfortable in pushing out and attacking even those scrap armies on the grounds that I might actually have issues with Drakenhof's garrison on the field. It does actually have a significant monster component. They don't have all of the buffs to my ranged units that would make me comfortable in taking such a monster component on. So, yeah. Granted, the monsters are Vargeists, and Vargeists kind of crumple when you shoot them a lot. So... yeah. Come on, game. You want to do anything here? I'm just going to sit here popping the jaw. Come on. I want defenses at every single damn location there. With walls this time, because good God. Also, does Bugman's brewery increase growth? Because I remember breweries increased growth in Total War Warhammer 1 when they were actually resource buildings. Like, there were dedicated brewery resource buildings. I don't remember if Bugman's actually does that. Granted, I've bought myself the turns to get to the minimum level of fortification, but after that fight, I am kind of tempted to get walls everywhere, just on the grounds of in case they actually decide to throw one into bit stacks at me. Especially since I haven't really heavily invested in my troops. Took me a long time to get that anti-corruption measure. Long time. Oh! Gorster Ghost! What does that do? Oh! Poison attacks. That description. Apparently death is merely an obstacle to be overcome. Must be inconvenient, however. Okay, that is a really good one. Confident Defender will also help. Also, Incompetent Defender is ridiculously bad. Minus 10 melee defense will get you wrecked. Honestly, though, they lost an opportunity with the defensive tree, and I can afford the corruption and I need the money. But they missed an opportunity in the defensive tree. Nothing gets passed? You mean they shall not pass? Little forced, I know, but come on. And did you give me growth? No, you didn't. Pooh. Oh yes, I get them all immortality. I don't have to worry about my ghost friends dying in the field anymore. You're all truly immortal. Don't worry, your hatred for the undead will sustain you through any battle. Seriously, I'm pretty sure that's what kept me going this fight. Alright. So gain an Iron Curse icon. Not too useful right now. Stuff bar I saw. Blood River Valley I think is all tier 2 settlements, so it needs 4 more turns to actually do something. I'm probably going to go for Bragg de Wasbach because it's closer and easier to get to for any AI that decides to be a git. Still, though, next turn I'll have a gate at Zufbar, which means I'll have, you know, I'll go from 8 cards there to 16 cards. That is a numerical advantage that is massive. Sure, quality has a quantity all its own, but if you have quality and quantity, that's even better. Especially as next turn we'll have volley fire. Also, I really want to get Sacred Duty, but I also want rune-bearing relics, I want master-crafted weapons, I want militia training. Especially militia training, as it'll make my warriors a lot better. I want oath stones for the sake of making my lords and heroes stronger. I do like that they have text for that. I want a lot of things. After volley fire, though, I'm probably going to get Valea's protection. Because of the +3 untainted faction-wide, we're going to be right into the Chaos Invasion any day now. Like, we might even run into this episode. That has, you know, worldwide effects.
So cry off!
Not for all that's safe in the world.
You're not right, Ned!
Currently, there are two stacks in a garrison and a little tiny stack. Okay, yeah, not worth it.
I stand defiant.
Still, though, the AI is going to have to pull off something very impressive indeed to actually fight past Belgar and Oakenhammer. And Oakenhammer is the worst defendant of these settlements. Heck, if I had it tier 2, I would have had a lot easier time in that battle. I've had a card less of warriors, but 2 cards more miners. Sorry, 2 cards more quarrelers. Inarguable advantage, because I've had more shooty. And the undead don't really have ways to deal with shooting. Like, they do have ways, rather. The AI just doesn't have ways, I suppose, would be a better way to put it. Anyway. Nothing else I can see. I will admit that aim for the head probably helped, and it's kind of ironic that aim for the head tactic helped with the undead, because, you know, zombies and all. But still, let us in the turn. The Empire. Oh, Volkmar the Grim. Are you going to move in on the Moot? The Moot has changed hands from Templehof to the Empire. The Empire of Man is finally pushing back against Sylvania. Probably because Sylvania has been a bunch of idiots and pushing against the Dawi, who have been basically going, no, I don't really think you can push us out of this place now that we're actually properly defending it. Sorry. Goodbye. Get stuffed. Gustav Helschnick. Oh, hello, Kemmler. What are you? What? What? Kemmler, why do? If he's in range, it might make sense, but could I do it? If I could pull it off. If I could pull it off, it'd be one hell of a coup. What I'm thinking here is that I might be able, if that force is weak enough, to send out Belgar's army, slightly damaged as it is, wipe it out, and then proceed to wipe out the incoming garrison with my 25% missile damage and the volley fire that will finish this turn. If I can lure out the garrison on the open field, and I have the volley fire tech, and I still have aim for the head rolling, I think I might be able to destroy the entire garrison of Castle Drakenhof and proceed to wipe it out and take it. Or, I suppose taking it would actually be a bad idea. It's in very corrupted territory, and I'm not interested in holding that territory right now. try. Still, though, even sacking Drakenhof and then raising it to the ground would basically mean that my troubles up here in the north with the undead would basically be over, because Drakenhof is a very powerful settlement. And demolishing it would be an enormous coup. Also, Belegar getting poison attack is quite helpful, as it makes him much more dangerous in duels with enemy lords. Oh, but I don't care about Karak Azul. Take your oath. You fucked up. Take it like a... I'd say man, but you're not a man, you're a dwarf.
Lord of the Angrund.
Level up King Lun, get him another point in Blade Shield. Look at that melee defense. Once I maxed it out, it'll actually be higher than his melee attack at 74. I'm gonna replace the Featherfoe Torque, which barely does anything, with the Iron Curse icon, which at least has use against some factions. I'm gonna give him a Dwarven Tattooist, because I have been having taint issues around here. And the Teller of Tales, because that's also a pretty good one now I think about it. I will go in with one wounded unit, but I think I can do this. Actually, looking at it, it might be better to have Oaths of Loyalty and High King's Authority for less rebellions. Or, there's so many good techs. No, Vallea's Protection. Purify! I don't have the money for rat poison, though. Rather I do, and it is only one turn, but it isn't income up, though. Let's go. Gambler! Come out to play!
The Karagay pigs!
I can wipe them out! Holy shit! Make them as dust. And lo, they are as holy shit! My thing decided to go bonkers. 639 kills.
Onwards!
Another Iron Curse icon. Belegar is superior attacker and brave. Nice.
What?
Foe Seeker, please, Belegar. Foe Seeker. And now we strike Drakenhof itself as dust. Decide. How did that make any sense? Sack it.
On my way! Lun's air! By my hammer it will be done! Our ancestors would be proud!
I'm not so sure after those casualties, but... Oh! They don't have the 10-turn penalty. I can just get the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass back right now. Yeah, now I'm 20,000 gold pieces richer. Also, investing in Woundmaker instead of Ancestral Grudge, because Ancestral Grudge only works against the greenskins. Woundmaker works against everything.
Belegar!
I forget, if I force march you into here...
Seeking vengeance!
Nope, okay. Just to make sure, to spend some of the money I did just earn from, you know, absolutely and utterly demolishing the Vampire Count's hopes and dreams. Yeah. Next turn, Drakenhof will be razed to the ground. After that, Eschen. I'm going to see the end of the vampire counts is a faction. In 2 turns. There will be only Drakenhof. And Drakenhof has its own issues. Now, they may move in and take the place, but they're not at war with me. Which helps.
Iron hammer.
What else could I fill it? I could throw in the Dragonback Slayers. I don't think I will. I'm still unreliable. Does that mean even
Cool.
Weissenland won't trade with me despite having my friends
Approach
since
his
frickin'
friend
forever?
and make
Yep.
Aye.
Welcome, Ken. How may the High King serve thee?
Nay.
Now, not only have a load of money... Seriously, I got 20,000 for sacking. That was
Never.
ridiculous.
One rug. Aye. Let's
You're
hear what
much
you have
less
to
important.
say. We'll hear it before Oathgold. Won't happen.
Alright, fine. Let's end the turn. Yeah, unless the vampire counts pull out a miracle, Drakenhof is raised next turn. Cost me some relatively veteran Longbeards, but it was worth it. The garrison. Really, the garrison. Let's make those musters go away. Via the method of utterly demolishing Drakenhof and all its recruitment buildings. What are you thinking, AI? What are you thinking? Beckland is suppressing an undead rebellion. Completely reasonable. I mean, if the AI levels Drakenhof for me, I won't complain. Seriously though, I'm just kind of surprised they didn't at least put an army in there to try and, you know, slow me down. When next turn I can just move out, go smash, smash, smash. For goodness sake, smash. And destroy the entire damn place. Sure, they could just go in and rebuild it, but that'll cost them money, it'll cost them time. It'll cost them a pretty strong garrison if I was dumb enough to let them build up. Granted, even a tier 1 capital, faction capital like Drakenhof is pretty nasty, but in comparison to a tier 4 one, it ain't even worth pissing at. To use a blunt metaphor. Talea, what are you doing? Are you going to fuck with the Skaven? You're going to sail across the sea to tomorrow. Talea, what, Talea, what even? No, really, Talea, what even? What even? Gonna have to spend some time global in Longbeard. That should be cheaper than the amount of money I've earned off these battles. plus XP and very fucked up undead troops. Zelig is just getting slowly attrited to death as he can't take Grenstadt, he can't take Akendorf, and he can't take either of my settlements. So basically he's just slowly wandering as his undead fall apart around him. It's so sad, isn't it? Zelig Van Kruger, so sad, so sad. What? What? Plague? Oh shit. Plague. Great, because I needed a growth penalty as the Dawi so very much. That's okay. Tactician again, please. Make your quarrelers better. Alright. Let's start that Oakenhammer upgrade so I can have quarrelers the next time I fight here.
Ready. Very well. I will do as you ask.
How do you still have a decent garrison whatsoever?
Revenge incarnate.
They fully replenish somehow from that?
Dawi, attack!
Nah, it's a slaughter again. Goodbye. My front line is wiped out again, including the hammers I started with. Aw, fine. Raise it to the ground. It was costly, and it may have been ultimately pointless. But, you know what else it was? It was victory. That is good. Drakenhof is gone. I feel that's an appropriate point to end the episode at, ladies and gentlemen. I may have absolutely gutted my front line and badly wounded my troops. But the Vampire Count's faction from that fight has been crippled.
The nation called.
Completely and utterly. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or in the threads and space battles and sufficient velocity that will be linked in the description. And for now, goodbye.